Hello, welcome back. It's been a few days. This is probably the longest I've gone without playing Super Auto Pets in a couple of weeks. We're in the middle of a winter storm down here in the American South, and not really equipped to deal with stuff like that most of the time. We are on free to play. Okay, thank God. Since I believe our last video was when we had that fun Poodle T-Rex supercharged build. We finally got our pay to lose win. I've been desperate to switch back to free to play, and now I can do that. Immediately, we got a pretty good shop. I got my sweet, sweet son, the otter, one of my favorite animals in the game. I just think early on the value is absolutely unbeatable. I am interested to see A, how much I remember about the free to play pack, and B, if my strategy has changed at all. Now, I really don't want to commit to. I'm not going to freeze anything. I don't want to commit to a mosquito, not a mosquito, a cricket. In the back, I have decided I strongly overvalue the cricket. Like I decided a week or two ago that I kind of overvalue the cricket. Now I think I very, very strongly overvalue the cricket. Let's be the panicking eruptions. Yeah, I just think I'm like, oh, it has a built-in B. Who cares? It is going to get us the draw here. It's pretty much all you can ask for, especially going up against a mosquito early on. I'm happy to take a draw. Now I will take another cricket just because these animals are pure butt. I would never be caught dead taking either of these animals unless I literally didn't have a choice. Now this is going to be rough. That is a huge beetle, or ladybug. Excuse me, that's very unfortunate. 1 HP left, but I mean, that's just sad. Like, if the ant had hit any other animal, I think we would have drawn that. But that's okay. Let me sell you, combine you, buy you. Okay, I will say an early level 2 is. Here's something I'm not 100% sure on. I know if you combine on odd numbered turns, when you hear the music go, then you get to skip a tier. So we would get a level 3 animal if I combine these crickets right now. But does that automatically? I think that automatically happens on turn 4, and we couldn't afford to buy this animal anyway. So, I mean, we could freeze it though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run a 4 squad. It's a sheep. I don't know if it's really worth it. I will say the sheep has steadily risen up my ranks a little lately. I did also learn another trade secret. Apparently, it's too early for this to matter because it's only turn 3. But if you do this, if you're running a 4 squad, if you leave a gap in the second spot, it actually negates splash damage because there's nothing there, which is honestly kind of just straight up broken in my opinion. Like, that really doesn't seem fair. And it's really annoying that our cricket died. Like, they had the exact right amount of attack to kill our cricket. That was the risk we ran running out of 4 squad. We definitely would have won if we had just a warm body out there. Now, if our otter doesn't get leveled up, he has to go very soon. Since we have a level 2 cricket, in fact, I'm going to say he has to go right now. And then I don't like any of this, so I'll give you that. But I'm making a note. Do not keep the cricket too long. I don't think our team is very good, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to get rolled here. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You want to send me some of those good shops? Okay, this is a little better. Why don't you go? Why don't you go? Why don't you come in? Why don't you come in? Why don't... I don't know if I want to buff the turtle, because ideally he's not going to stick around very long. but you know, for the time being, now I wish I had buffed the turtle. Good lord. That's insane. That is insane. Okay. We really don't have a single win. This might actually be like my worst run of all time. I don't think I've ever not gotten a single win. So I'm literally just gonna like go all in on getting one win. That way I'm not ashamed of myself forever. I would probably drop a swan for a giraffe, or maybe even pill the turtle. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I do not know. I just don't want to go out with 0 wins. It's never been done before. That's nice that we were able to get through 2 animals. Alright, this looks okay. Thank you. Thank you for not making me the worst player in the history of the game. This is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna drop you, because you're gonna give me more gold, and we've already used your usefulness. Even though your turtle's gonna override the swan, that's okay. Don't see a reason to buy a ox yet. This is the dream. Okay, okay. Please let us win this game. A penguin, I mean, we'd have the cricket and the swan. So I'd rather go with a monkey. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess it makes more sense to do this for a turn, because you already get your own melon armor. So I might as well take advantage of the turtle and give it to... Oh, Lord. Okay. Wasn't expecting to have to make this decision this turn. I guess I'm just going to do this. That's... Okay. They're drowning me in good options here when I'm on lethal with 1 win, which honestly is just insulting. But at least, you know, it seems like we've kind of turned nothing into something here. If we could somehow turn this into like 4 wins, I would cry tears of happiness. Okay. Again, I think actually it's time for you to go. I for sure want you. The question is, do I drop the giraffe for a seal? And I think the answer is yes. And then I think we melon you two. Freeze you. Now we need a frontline unit. Why didn't I? Well, the problem is I wanted to pill the turtle in front of the ox to give the ox permanent melon armor, but also I wanted you two to have the melon armor. That might be a mistake. I could definitely see an argument for that. This is looking pretty rough, to be honest with you, at the moment. So I guess I'm just gonna do. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna? I think I'm gonna roll. Come on, a giraffe. Well, if I'm gonna take a giraffe, I might as well just take a swan because it has better stats. And that's not even a giraffe; it's a freaking rabbit. Man, no, I'm not taking you. Give me something good here. All right, you didn't do it. I'm just gonna take you. And this seems like a recipe for disaster, but we do have 3 units with melon armor. Nice. All right, that pretty much. I mean, there's still a lot of health, and this badger. Yep. Just never got our feet under us there. I'm not gonna pretend that wasn't because of me. Is this a joke? Alright, I think this gives us the best chance to win now. Let's go with the adorable abs. We should draw, yes. You know, a draw against, was that 2 mosquitoes? When you have a horse on your team? I will take that. I guess we're gonna rock a horse build for at least a little bit. Come on, bro. What is that? Yeah. So, I mean, I guess we'll make the bee a little better by keeping it up front, even though I like the bee to be in the back. Alright, we trade dead horses. This looks bad. That is extremely unfortunate. That's the power of a mosquito early on. I'm telling you, the mosquito is absolutely cracked. I am going to do this. I'm going to do this. I should have... Well, we didn't really have room. I guess I could have sold the otter. Probably should have sold the otter. But I'm just going to do this. So you'll get 3 or 4 gold. I still don't know if it rounds up or down. I'm assuming it rounds down. So you'll get 3 attack. We'll have a 5-3 and a 2-7-7. You know, it's not the greatest lineup you've ever seen. I am probably going to have to sell the otter. I commit to the otter for too long because when it works, I think it's just stupid good. But if it doesn't work, you should pivot off of it. Very nice. We got our own 1 health horse win. Alright. I love playing on the pay to lose has really indoctrinated me into the buy me, sell me on owls and beavers. I think owls are so much better than beavers. Obviously, that's not really controversial. It's literally true. But even with a beaver, I'm like, why not just give me one? It's 2 gold for 2 health. I'll take that. I mean, you probably hit the 2 worst animals, to be honest with you. I really want to drop this horse. Actually, I should have given that to the fish, because I'm going to pill the flamingo. I'm just playing dumb. I can tell it's been a few days. Not that I was the world's greatest player beforehand. And now we're going up against someone using the expansion pack. Done in by a spider snail. Okay, now we're doing something. And I'm gonna sell you because I want the hippo to reap the benefit of this dead flamingo. We're gonna purposefully run a 4-squad Marty out here. Is it the best idea I've ever had? I can almost guarantee you no. But I'm just trying to get this hippo off the ground as soon as possible. And you know, this is okay. That's a lot of damage from that stupid ant, but still. We should win this. Okay, clutch, see? You gotta go all in on one animal sometimes. Now I'm gonna garlic the dodo. I'm gonna cupcake the dodo. I don't mind running a second mosquito out there, but I think it's probably a little better for at least a turn or two to just have a 9 health unit. Maybe even put some meat on it. The fish is next to go. The mosquito should go soon. Hopefully we can get like a skunk or a rabbit or something. A giraffe, level 2 ant. I'm shocked that we're gonna win this. I thought we were toast when I saw that team. Okay, this is good. You're gone for sure. I really want a penguin, but we only have 1 unit that's at level 2. No one else has even like started to level up. I'm not going to invest in this mosquito, to be honest with you. I will take a rabbit. Did I call it a giraffe again? I don't know what's broken in my brain. I'm I mean, honestly, I'd rather have you than a mosquito, so if I can't find anything better in a couple of rolls, I will take it. We're already feeding our hippo. That doesn't really work. I mean, the problem here is, like, I don't know if we should be feeding our hippo or our dodo. Normally, you want to buff the dodo in a dodo build, but our hippo needs health. So I think what I'm going to do is reroll once. By you. We're probably going to lose here. We have 2 snails. You're going to buff the dodo, which basically buffs our hippo by 1 attack. Alright, this is working beautifully. That is the power of a hippo. It's hard. It's not the easiest animal to get going, but if you get it going... Now, that kind of ruins our snail build. I never really know what to do with snails. Like, I think they're so good that you kind of have to freeze them, but I'm also like... I'm going to be honest, I'm going to drop you for a rooster, just because it's more firepower in the back, and we only have 1 level 2 animal. I don't even remember what I was saying, I apologize. I do that a lot. Man, we're getting really lucky with the health of our enemies. It's like perfectly lined up for our hippo. We still drew that, but we could very easily could have lost. Now this is what you want. Maybe you invest in the level 3 dodo there, but I think, honestly, because our dodo has like fallen off so hard, honestly we're probably going to sell it soon. Like if I think a level 2 dodo is kind of underrated, maybe, but if we're not going to buff it, there's no point in keeping it around. I'm going to roll once. Okay, yeah. I mean, when we lose, it's going to be really nice. I would probably sell honestly, the dodo, even though, like, the rooster isn't really doing a whole lot. I'm kind of getting rooster pilled lately, especially rooster at the back. I just think it's, like, so BM, and, like, if you get crushed by it, it's the worst feeling in the world. Which maybe makes me a bad person, but... Alright, definitely going to start working on a level 2 skunk. I mean, the problem is having 60% of the shop frozen all the time is just kind of bad. And by kind of, I mean really bad. What if I just put a parrot behind a skunk for a turn? But then I think having the 20 attack on the hippo is worth it. So I'm just gonna roll. I would sell a dodo for you for sure. You know, I talked about this in my last video too. I'm a member of Overfreezers Anonymous. I recognize that's probably one of my biggest flaws in Super Auto Pets. We're gonna get rolled here, which is kind of good timing. As I overfreeze way too much. So you're going for sure. Hit. Of course, you didn't hit the hippo. Now we can't buy the cow this turn, but that's okay because it's worth it to get this going. A boar. I've never really been able to get a boar working. I think it kind of like, I don't think you could run a boar and a hippo. I mean, sure you could if you had scalers, but we can't commit to scaling a boar to being useful. So for now, I'm going to chill. I guess we're kind of committed to these 4 animals. Maybe not the rabbit and the rooster. It's unfortunate that we have... Oh, that's really bad. Alright, we're going to be on lethal here. Yikes, this fell off fast, which that's the way it goes in Super Auto Pets. Alright, I will sell you. I should have kept you in for the milk. I'm dumb, but I didn't. So I'm now going to do this. Hit the hippo, please. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of borked it, but I don't know. The fact that we never got our level 2 skunk is really unfortunate. I guess you should probably be in the back, technically, but it doesn't really matter. I don't see this... On turn 12, this team is not good. We don't even have anyone with 30 attack or health. We don't have melon armor. We only have one level 2 unit. This is a bad team. Yeah, we're gonna get destroyed. Oh my goodness. I don't even think they're gonna have to use their Scorpion on us. They didn't have to use the Death Touch Scorpion. That was sad. I mean, it started so well, but we didn't get the items we needed to graduate to the next level. That's pretty good first turn. I think I overrate the cricket a lot, but I also think the opportunity to get a level 2 animal on turn 3 is too good. Like, even if it's a pig or a duck, you have to take it. Bit of panicking scallywags, because that's how I feel playing this game. Let's see. I've been going like 40 minutes on my last few Super Auto Pets videos. I just get too addicted. Nice. So I'm going to try to cut this down in time to around 30 minutes. So this will be our last run for this video. Oh, come on. Really wish you hit the fish, but that's okay. Now, I guess I should have moved that mosquito to the front, but whatever. Early on, I don't think like the placement of your best unit matters nearly as much as it does later on. In fact, I think there's actually some argument to putting your best unit in the back early on. But all right, annoying. But now we have this. A camel is interesting. We've rolled like 4 dodos in a row. I'm not doing a dodo again. If it works, it's cool, but it's hard to get it to work, at least for me. I don't know about this. I guess I could put you back here. But no, I'm going to do this. Just if you live through 1 attack, I'll consider that a miracle. All right, nice. Oh, you are gonna live through 1. Didn't really change a whole lot. We're still gonna lose. Well, actually, no, we're not because of the cricket. All right, you get combined. Probably time for you to go if we don't roll an otter. All right. Let's do this first. I don't want you to hit the sheep. A kangaroo. Normally you would put the kangaroo behind the camel, but because this unit is stronger, I just trust it more to survive, hopefully, 2 hits to get our kangaroo popping. Or literally 1 hit. All right, we're gonna get destroyed here. That's okay. Still have 8 lives. We kind of have the. Am I really gonna do a kangaroo build? I guess. We kind of have the framework for a build. I'm not gonna say a good team, but we at least have a target. I don't know, man. It's February 2022, and I'm running a camel kangaroo. I haven't done this in like 4 months. The garlic makes such a big difference early on with the camel. Yeah. That's just the way it goes when you get garlic. Now, I really just want to scale you guys to the point that I can put the kangaroo behind the camel. That's the dream. Now, I think you have served your usefulness, so I will take you, even though I think we're getting to the end of the Ox's golden age. You know, like the first 6-7 turns, the Ox is kind of goated. But with no buffs, he's gonna not be super useful to us, but he's at least better than an otter. The cricket, definitely not gonna try to get you to level 3. Although No, I'm not. This could be very nice. That will be nice, but not as nice as this. It hit the 2 perfect units. Alright, I'm gonna go for it, because they have the same health, and the camel has garlic. Even though he might be going up against better units, so it still might be better to keep him behind the mosquito. But that mosquito isn't going to be around forever. There we go. Worked to perfection. Now, a penguin, if we had a level 2 kangaroo, would be nice, but we don't. But we do still have... We're on our way to 3 level 2s, kind of. I think I don't use cans enough, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to... These are 3 good animals, and I think I'm going to roll past every single one of them for some reason. You at least make our ox significantly better for now. This is garbage. I mean, meat could be useful, I guess, on the mosquito. But again, the mosquito hopefully is going to be gone in the next turn or 2. That is rough. I mean, at least we broke the melon armor, but that's still, you destroyed our whole win condition. We might actually still pull this off because of the melon armor. I'm very glad we upgraded our ox. Now, a swan, you know I love a swan. You know I love a swan. I can't say no. I am going to give you that. I really wish I hadn't given you that, because now I just want to sell you for... Sometimes, you know, you just have to cut your losses and say, you boomed me, RNGesus. Maybe could have bought the can first, but because I didn't hit the camel or the kangaroo, I'm not greedy. Just hit one of them. Alright, I'm kind of greedy, I'm still mad. But at least you hit... Our camel, we haven't buffed our camel in like 3 turns, which is really bad, because now he's just going to get destroyed. A deer also could have been an interesting alternative to the dolphin. Alright, I think we have to cupcake our camel next turn because we've neglected him. And we also have been unlucky with getting more camels and kangaroos. Yeah. This is not good. I didn't even see that huge fish. Okay. 5 lives. I mean, you know I'm going to take us to level 2 swan. A gorilla. Yeah. I mean, honestly. I think there's an argument to be made to cupcake the gorilla. I've never really gotten a gorilla to work either, like the boar, but I think... Come on, bro. You're gonna have just enough to kill our camel. That coconut armor is gonna be huge, but we used it on a freaking bee, but it did give our kangaroo time to pog off. We're still gonna lose, though, because they have their own kangaroo. Okay, I thought that was lethal for some reason, but we were doing really well early on, and we've just fallen off a cliff. I think you have to recognize it's too late for the camel. We didn't do a good enough job of buffing him that now we build around the gorilla. Rhinos can be fun too, especially in this melon armor dominated meta. I think sharks are kind of trash, but I'm kind of considering dropping the dolphin for a shark. It works better with the summon build, obviously, so... I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna do this. This team is... When we got the 6 wins, we were doing really well early on, and then we didn't do what we should have done with the animals we had. No! He didn't get to activate his coconut armor! I don't think it would have been close. But I still bet we would have lost. That's annoying. It is what it is. I'm going to stop the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Really important for getting a small channel like mine off the ground. And I will see you guys again next time. See ya.